Everybody, welcome back with the Purplatypus is the name, and I have finally gotten the achievement to be level 99. I got level 99 on one of my characters. Now, I'm going to show you how I grinded up to level 99, and the reason why this strategy is good for one character. Only one character is going to get experience, but honestly, it is pretty fast, and you could probably do more pretty easily, but this may not be optimal to get all your characters up to 99, but honestly, I had already cleared the game. I'm one-shotting everything. I just wanted one character for the achievement, if I'm being completely honest. So I am going to show you how I do that really quickly in this video. Honestly, this is a very good strategy because it will also set you up perfectly for New Game Plus if that is something you are interested in doing. So you also, because you may be wondering, why do I have 617 Luminas on my Mael here? Well, this strategy is going to help you get there. So on the map here, we are going to go to Renoir's Drafts. Now, first and foremost, this is not a early, mid, or even late game grinding strategy. This is the end game strategy. You need to be strong by this point. You need to be able to do millions of points of damage in order to actually do this. So prepare when you're for spoilers of whatever. I don't think there's going to be spoilers in this because we're not directly doing anything, but you never know. You know, when you're talking about the end game, it's kind of hard to remember what is and isn't a spoiler. So we're going to Renoir's Drafts. If you're wondering where that is south of the monument in the middle of the ocean. So you will need SK to get, I believe it's level 6. And you might be asking why I'm up here. That's because everything is more fun if you dive into it first. So we are just going to go in here. This is the highest level zone in the game. So I will, basically you're just going to progress to the second area, but I will speed this up really quick and I will show you the path that I take.
Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courera et fait. Clair obscur, gloire des hauts peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera et fait. Clair obscur, gloire des hauts peintures, trouvera sans elle.
And that's when I said to them, that's why you go see a doctor. Anyway, so you're going to come to the second flag here. Once you're here, you don't got to worry about it. This is mostly just so you can get back here easily. You're going to turn around. You can go that way if you want. This is not what I'm doing this for. So you're going to turn around and you're going to come down here and you are going to juke this guy right here. You're going to juke him. They may look fast, but they just do a lot of animations. They actually have relatively small hitboxes. You're going to come up here, and you have just found your late game grinding powerhouse. So, just to give you a quick idea of my current power level. I mean, yes, I'm level 99 already. I'm using Medlem for the Virtuoso. This is actually going to be very similar to another video. I don't know if it's coming out before or after this. But we are going to be using Phantom Strike, which is a skill you're going to, you already know what this is if you're at this stage of the game. High void damage, very high void damage, all into these 4 hits, more gradient charge. Doesn't really matter. I'm currently, just so you know how strong I am, I have 10,000 power. I have all the Pictos in the world that increase my damage. So this is, again, late game post super boss grind. This is what I'm doing. However, I think you could probably do this quite a bit earlier, as I originally started doing this like a couple times before I did the super boss and got this strong. But if you can get up to like 10,000 power and then you get a relatively reasonable amount of damage, like maybe you don't need at death's door, maybe use full strength. But if you're giving yourself auto power, I'm not even going to use roulette here. If you're giving yourself auto powerful, greater powerful, immaculate shield affinity, warming up, solo fighter, teamwork. I'm using solo fighter because you are going to be alone in this fight. So just general, put all of the damage shit on. And then get your speed as fast as possible. And if you have Medlem, you should use that, I think, because this will give you Virtuoso on the first action of the game. And this is not about dealing the most amount of damage. It's about dealing enough damage fast enough. So this is the weapon that's perfect for that at 9,000 power. And why this guy is so good to fight, you come here, and one, I didn't even know you could fight these guys multiple times. I think I knew that, and then I had forgotten. But let's just go ahead and show you exactly what one fight looks like, because he looks a little innocent. But you pick your character here, and he's actually going to be partnered with some badass mother effers. But here's the thing. We've got a lot of turns here, and we're going to use Phantom Strike, okay? We start a Virtuoso stance, and so we instantly clear the fight with 1 hit. We get 2 million experience, and this is what's super important. They drop color of Lumina. So we did 9 million damage in that one attack, which is pretty awesome. So they drop Color of Lumina. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2, but that is how fast this is. Look at that. 2 million experience, just like that. Boom, you go like this. And then, I mean, I think it took me 15 minutes to go from 90 to like 100, you know, or 99 rather. And I'm not using roulette here because it just, there we go, 2 Color of Lumina. Then he fights you, then you trade him, you fight him. I mean, you could do this so mindlessly while just doing something else. But let's do one more just to show you that it's for sure it's not a fluke. Honestly, again, you just increase your damage. Make sure you have the powerful. Here, let's fuck that up even. Even fucking it up, it still worked. So you don't need to have insane power. Just get around. I mean, it is insane. I guess it's a late game, but it's not min-max to the roof. It's just all the damage stuff that I could find. And honestly, you can see we're doing excess damage. We don't even need to maximize it that much. So get the auto powerfuls, get the greater powerfuls, get the, you know, ideally get the Death's Door, the glass cannons, the Immaculates, versatile warming up, teamwork, solo fighter, shield affinity. These things are just going to make your damage go through the roof. Also, being a virtuoso stance on turn 1 with this weapon is very good. You get it from Golgra, go fight her. The reason why also this is good, besides them dropping the Lumina, is that you don't need to reset the fight and the flags, right? You don't need to run back and respawn them. You just click here, you fight him, and he's done. So it's super fast. This is how I grinded level 99 in Renoir's drafts. That's what I recommend you do. That's all for this one. Much love, Purplatypus. I'll see you on the flip-flops. Bye!